Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing? Captain Jack here. It's Thursday night. It's the 17th of November. And if you were paying attention to the subscript, we can talk football. It's it's the word I'm looking for. Excuse me. For Raider fans, it's anticlimactic. Most people nowadays, they're talking about their team. They're talking about this week's games. They're talking about, in fact, I should let me figure out how to do it. The Packers are playing somebody right now. Packers are playing somebody right now. I don't know who. Let me see if I can find my. I can actually do this. I can actually watch the game. Because I do have a Amazon Fire Stick. So what I can do is, hang on a second. Because you know what I'm watching right now? Seriously? Draft Day. Draft Day. Draft Day, the movie with Kevin Costner. Why? Because that's what I think about when I think of football right now. Draft Day. It's not the Thursday night game. It's not that I'm going to be freezing my choo-choos off this weekend in Denver. And I also want to thank Mary Brennan for saying, "Hey, Captain. I got a ticket for you when the Raiders come to Denver this year." This was earlier this year. I love you, Mary. You're awesome. Because Mary got me a ticket, row 4, lower bowl. So we're going to be there. I'll be freezing. But it'll be my second time in Denver. The first time I was in Denver, it was the game that Derek Carr got injured. Was it his finger? Was it his back? It was his back. Do you guys remember that game? I know he got injured. I know that EJ Manuel came in and finished up the game. I know that a tight end, Jared Cook, dropped 2 touchdowns. 2. Or we would have won the game. I was at that game. I was front row at that game. And in fact, with some of the pictures you see me where I'm wearing my the white shirt. I know that I like to have a lot of pictures in the white shirt because I like to try to wear the shirt, the jersey of what we're wearing. Since we're wearing white, would wear white. I'm thinking maybe I won't even do that this week. Maybe the Raiders are losing not because of Derek Carr, not because of Josh McDaniels, not because of whatever you fans that are superstitious, that whatever you ate for breakfast was different, or that you didn't tie your shoes in the right sequence, or you had a gastrointestinal attack and you out farted your dog, and that's why the Raiders lose. It's you. It's your fault, or it's my fault. I'm thinking because it's going to be cold, and I might not bring a white top to the game because it's going to be cold. I'm going to wear my jacket. I might just wear like a black Raiders sweatshirt and my medal over the top of it. That's seen. I think I might do that because then I'll have one less pirate shirt that I have to put into the wash, or not the wash, but the dry clean. I seriously am thinking about doing that. Let's get the comments. I'm remiss. I apologize. Van City's here. Yard Cat will be in saddle next weekend. No. I'm sorry, Van. I would have loved to have met you. I apologize. No, that'll be the second game I miss. That'll be the second game I miss. Carrie Walton, love to Carrie. Carrie is awesome. If you don't know Carrie Walton, go seek her out. One of the bestest fans there are. Feel for you as the Raiders, maybe not quarterback. No, I don't think quarterback. No. I say no. I say no to a quarterback. In fact, let's get the Amazon thing on. Go to input. Go input. Come on, man. Damn it. 1 second. Input. Go 3. Go that. Turn it on. Turn off the bows. Because I can't have the bows with that. But did I turn it on? Hopefully I did. It's in the right input. But yeah, seek out Carrie Walton. She's awesome. Too broke to fire McDaniels. It's true. It really is. It's true. And I'll tell you why. Did I have it on the wrong input? Yeah, I went on the wrong input. Maybe it's input 2. Let's try that. Input. Oh, no, I had it right. Okay. Well, I thought. Did I miss it already? Oh, live, yeah. Okay. Titans versus Packers. I can watch it. I don't know what the volume's going to be. I don't want to get a YouTube strike.
The home of storytelling.
I want to be quarterback.
Okay, I want to be. Oh, it's a commercial. Good. I'm not going to get a YouTube strike for a couple seconds. It's a cluster foxtrot. The Titans. Thank you, Van City. Packers and Titans. Cool Kaz in the house. They moved the Bills versus Browns game to Detroit because they expect 6 feet of snow in Buffalo. Lakeside effect. That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna actually talk to Tiffany, my more one of my Bills fans, awesome gal, Tiffany Nicole Green, said, "You guys are such pussies. You have to move your game." That's funny. Raider fans in here. By the way, if you're on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Please come to YouTube. The Menace is in the house. Jesse Cardenas, good to see you, brother. Armando Guzman, PSP, thank you, P. And by the way, you see this little sign here? If you see it on YouTube, which I gotta put my YouTube on, see if I can do that. If you see it on YouTube, that means that PSP, she is a member of the of my channel. She's a channel member, and I thank her for that. I do thank you for that. I'll put the. I think I might. I might have to do the sound. Hang on. I know it's going to come on, and then we're going to hear the sound. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I got the spinning. So, oh no, good. I must have removed the sound. Okay, good. That's good. But the PSP, thank you, honey. Kerry Walton's awesome. His back. Who am I here? Salute to Jesse. Laces out. Laces out. Captain, are you going to be at the game on December the 4th? That's the Chargers game, right, Lee? I think I'll be there. Can I put the link out? I will in a minute, Carrie. Detroit and Bills. Yeah, that's funny. Does that? I literally ought to call Tiffany up if it's 9:00. Well, it's only 8:00 her time. I might call her up. It's going to be my first ever live NFL Raider game next year. Is it next year or this year? I've been a fan for 20 years. I would love to meet some. Van City, I have a ball. You will have a good time. Did he fumble the ball? Did he just fumble the ball? No, there's a flag. But have a good time. Next weekend. Listening in as I'm delivering mail. Ramirez, thank you for that. I don't get how is Mark Davis broke. I'll tell you how. He drives an old van that's down by the river. Pardon me. I'll tell you how he's broke. It's true. He's broke. Lee Weber, thank you for coming in. Are you going to be at the game on December 4th? Yes, I will. That is the Chargers game. I will be there. This game, the Titans are winning 7-6. Titans are winning 7-6. You know if Rilla or Violator will be there. Violator will not be there. Gorilla possibly. Possibly. Go on the NFL page on Facebook. It has weather reports for that game. 70 inches of snow? Wow. Okay, well maybe that's a legitimate reason why. 70 inches of snow. How many feet is that? 12, 24, 48, 60, 72 is 6. 6 feet? 6 feet of snow. That's a lot of snow. Lee Weber, what you got here? I'll be in Lot H. My son is going to be at his first game. Cool. He just became. Hey, Lee, that's great. That's great, Lee. And best wishes and awesomeness and I don't know the right words. Blessings to you. Anyone who beats cancer is just awesome. Best, and I mean that, Lee. I'll hope to meet him. Just be Kansas, a Raider dad is hooking him up for the game. That's awesome. We'll go see that. God is great. Thank you. Mazel tov. I know what you meant. Mazel tov. There you go. Mazel tov. L'chaim and mazel tov. Are you Jewish too, Lee? If you're Jewish too, that'd be cool. Yeah, I know. I'll move up the link. We'll put the link up. I did have the game on. Philly wants to come in. I know he wants to talk about his team. You know why he wants to talk about his team? Because his team is 8-1. 8-1. And could have been 9-1 if the and I didn't watch the whole game. But from what I understand, the officials screwed that game up too. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know. Lee, you're good. You don't have to worry about spelling. You're Jewish too. Mazel tov. L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. That's all I know how to say. Seriously, for those that don't know, that is how all of the Jewish prayers start when you're in a congregation. There's like a quorum. It's called a quorum. It's one of the few things I know. And all of the heavy prayers start with Baruch Oto Adonai Eloheinu. That's all I know. And Mazel Tov and L'chaim and Shalom. And I said that right, though. I don't know how to speak. Well, I know those words because I had to memorize them. Never had a bar mitzvah. Break out the. I know you meant the Manischewitz. Okay, Manischewitz. I tell you, Mogen David and Manischewitz. If you guys, and check this out, if you talk about you talk about Boone's Farm, no. If you want the sweetest wine possible that will get you drunk quick. Don't do Boone's. No, don't do Boone's. That'll give you a headache. Manischewitz or Mogen David. Trust me, it's like grape juice with a kick. Grape juice with a kick. And it's sweet. I like it. I like it. Manischewitz and Mogen David. Oh, Carrie, we were talking about Lee Weber's kid just beat cancer, and he's going to the game December 4th, which is the Charger game, and he's going to be there with his son, and he's very happy about that. And we're all saying, positives to him. So we're saying Mazel Tov and L'chaim, which is Mazel Tov is congratulations. And L'chaim is to life, to long life. And, and I was saying the only other Hebrew that I know, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. And, the opening of Baruch Oto Adonai Eloheinu, those are all the good Jewish prayers begin like that. And I don't know anything after that. But that's your Hebrew lesson, right? Kat, yeah, you're half Jewish. Yeah, I have a long story about Kenny. We missed meeting Derek Carr by minutes at the Children's Hospital, so he sent us a personalized message and an autographed helmet and pick. That's nice. That's nice, Lee. Yeah, that's when I came in on the prayer. Yeah. So you're caught up, Carrie. And by the way, if Carrie is awesome, like one of the awesome, there are people that cook. There are people that cook. Thor knows how to make like barbecue things on the Q, like steaks and chicken and tri-tip and things like that. Carrie can make everything. So if you are ever in the Pacific Northwest, I'm sorry, Carrie, I'm going to dime you out in a positive way. Carrie Walton is the mitzvah. She is the goddess. She's the one. She can make some good stuff. You don't say a lot of things, but there are people that and again, I've had the folks that make the the stuff out for J-Lot. And by the way, I'll be in J-Lot. I'll try to come over. Lee, I'll try to come over. I'm here representing. Okay. There, yeah, equal. Hey, it's equal time for Christians. I'm not. Partner, I'm only half Jewish. Come on. I worship at the Church of Al Davis. Come on. That's my religion. Seriously. I worship at the Church of Al Davis. And what was Al? Come on, Ed. Come on. What was Al Davis? I rest my case. Carrie does make bananas Foster. Carrie makes everything, and I can't wait to hang out with her and her food again. Okay, Van City, here you go. How do tailgates work? Are these people making food and you can buy it? Like, well, I need cat. Van City, here's the thing. In Oakland, I'm going to tell you the difference about Oakland and Vegas. In Oakland, you would walk around and the entire parking lot, all sides of the parking lot, every lot, A, B, C, and D, would have people with barbecue and Mexican food and steaks and Indian food and Philippine food. There was food. It was like Thanksgiving every game. There was everything, food. And if you're say, hey, I'm from out of town, you never had to pay. You never had to pay because Raider Nation took care of you. And not just Raider fans. Oh, no. Oh, no. Raider Nation took care of everybody. Everybody. Because you were at the game, you were a fan, and we were in, our assembly of religion. We were at a tailgate, a Raider Nation tailgate, and we had a ball. And you didn't need to spend any money. It was always appreciated, but a lot of people say, no, dude, you're here, you're new. This is your first game. That's the way it is. Now, in other places, Casey Ringmaster's here. Good, Casey, good to see you, man. Hey, where's it? That's my boy. That's my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Casey, Grant, for being here. Hey, I'm gonna say this, and Casey is a great guy out in the Kansas City game. Casey, I'm going to tell you this, though. If I come back, I'm coming. The only way I will come back to a Kansas City game is if you bring me into the stadium with you. Seriously. You bring me in with you, my friend, because they wouldn't let me in. Did I tell you this already? They made me strip off all of my metal. Why? Because it was security and safety. Bull pucky. Because I am a Raiders fan and I am trouble. And I just got out of Chino for the weekend, or Lompoc, or San Quentin, or pick a prison, because that's where all Raider fans are from. They're from prison. They made me take off all of my metal. First time ever. They almost did it in LA, but I got in LA. I ain't going back to LA either unless my friend gets me in. But Ringmaster, hey, did I ever give you you got my card, right? If you got my card, or call in, man. I'd love to hear from you, because Casey Ringmaster, his team is talking about the playoffs. Why? Playoffs. Yes, because they are going to win the AFC West. I just said it. Oh, I can even stay at your house. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. Get with me, please. I hope if you don't have my number, here's the number to the studio. 813-699-0834. That one, 813-6. Oh, you got my card. Good. So give me a call and text me, and we'll, because I will only go into the stadium with you. Why? Because they wouldn't let me in because they thought I was trouble. And I said, I don't drink. Anyway, and thank you, and good seeing you. Hopefully we can. If you want to call in, man, that'd be great. That'd be great, man. That'd be awesome. Or call 813-699-0834. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to leave it because I know Phil wants to talk about his team. I know. It's a Captain Jack story. It starts on the highway, goes to the state road, then the county road, then the dirt road, and I come back to the highway. I'll get you there. Sebastian Gonzalez, Raiders have to show some heart. For sure. Matthew, who is also a member of my channel, and I thank you. You see that little sign there? That he means he is a member of the channel, and I appreciate it. I was talking about that, he can he can quit my channel anytime, right? If I'm not entertaining him, Matthew can quit my channel. PSP can quit my channel, and they support me through money, and I appreciate that. And the Titans just got another touchdown. Big guess, Derrick Henry. Oh, Carrie, you take care, honey. You take care. Salute to Carrie. Got to get going. You have a great night. You do. Okay. Thrash is in here. Thank you. Fortunately, people, Profile Raider fans, like here in Colorado, I get major dirty looks just like in the grocery store. Thrash, you going to be at the game this weekend? I will be there. I will be there. I will see you out in the parking lot. Share Bear! Share Bear. Awesome lady as well. Good to see you, Cheryl. Am I watching the World Cup? No. I'm watching right now the Tennessee Titans kicking the Green Bay Packers' arse. And here's PSV. They are doing that BS costume stuff to everyone like they told Grillo he could not go into the stadium in costume. Well, I don't wear a costume. I wear a uniform. I defy anyway. I wear a uniform. Uniform. It's true. I have my rack up here. Rams and Raiders know that the Los Angeles belongs to the Raiders. You do not want our fandom to affect games. You're true. You're true, PSP. I hope to see you, sweetheart, soon. Getting back to point. Ringmaster, call me, get with me. I will come to Kansas City if I'm with you. Because they made me take off all my crap. Or I said crap. All of my metal. I was stripped. Never before. I'm with him. Well, my buddy never got tickets, and I hate going. Okay, Thrash. Well, partner, I would have loved to have met you, man. For those that are watching real football games that really matter, with 28 seconds left before the half, the Tennessee Titans are winning 14-6. There you go. Did I put no, I didn't put it up yet. Okay. If you want to come into the show tonight, there is the link. Let me get the phone line because I know that there are people that like to use the phone. I would much rather you hit the link. And Ringmaster, I'd love to hear. I'd love for you to be on camera if you can. Yeah, because Ringmaster was awesome. Awesome. It is about the camaraderie. It is about the camaraderie. Richard Davis, he's coming at you live. Yes, I am. Thank you there, shipmate. Captain, if you can have your pick between CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, who are you taking? If those are the only two, I have to pick one or the other. I'm picking CJ Stroud. And I'll tell you why. Bryce Young can move around. He can move around, and he's a dynamic player, but he's a twig. He's a twig. He needs to gain about 30 pounds. He's a twig. It's kind of like Murray. But Murray's, even though he's small, he's kind of like stocky for a small guy. I just don't think Bryce Young's going to pan out. Name me an Alabama quarterback that was successful other than, I know what you guys are thinking, Joe Namath and Ken Stabler. Name me one. Mac Jones? He's like kind of successful. He knows how to run McDaniel's offense. Kenny Stabler, Joe Namath. Guerrero is banned from the end in full costume. That's just crap. Not you, honey, but what they're doing to Guerrero. Richard Todd. Richard Todd he was in 83, right? Jets. Semi-successful. Not bad. Not a bad input, Mike. Thank you, bro. Mike Sarah comes in with Richard Todd, New York Jets quarterback. Look his stats up. Maybe 5-6 years. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just he wasn't really successful. Not really. Mac Jones, not bad. Okay, if you have your pick, any quarterback in the upcoming draft, my pick is I want defense. I want defense. I want the best rush outside linebacker to go on the other side of Max Crosby. And Chandler Jones can come in like maybe on third down and rush the passer. Maybe that's what he needs. He doesn't need to play because he doesn't really play. Defense. That's what I want. Caleb Williams, I think, Ed Winchell. Ed, hopefully you can call me after the show. Is that the outside linebacker that out of front? Oh no, I'm thinking. Who's the kid from Alabama that everybody is raving about? Caleb Williams at USC will probably be a good player too. Outside, give me somebody that's going to leave a mark on the game. Do you think we should fire the coach? Will Anderson, that's who it is. Tell me so I know how to call into work. PSP, do you really want to PSP? If you want to call in, or can you hit the link? If you're at work and you want to call 813, this is for PSP. Wait, I'll even put it for you. This is for PSP. 813-699-0834. Boom. Caleb Williams, Will Anderson, best defensive tackle from Georgia's Carter. Defense. Raiders need a quarterback so much more than defense. This year's quarterback class is great. I agree. But Ed Winchell, here's the thing. Pardon me. I feel, and I don't know, I want to hear what Ziegler has to say if he's still here. I think he will be, because the Raiders are poor. They can't fire McDaniels. Why? Because they paid out too much money to John Gruden on his contract. I don't know what the payout was. Let's call it 32. They had to pay out John Gruden $32 million then. I don't think it was in an installment plan. I think that Mark Davis had to find $32 million. He said, John, sorry you got screwed, brother. Here's your money. Let's call it 32. I don't know what the actual thing is because there's an NDA on it, non-disclosure agreement. So if they were going to have to pay out Josh McDaniels, guess what? I don't know what his contract is. I think it's 4 years at $8 million per, which is what? 32. Mark Davis does not have $64 million floating in a bank account. He doesn't. So that's why they said the Raiders got all the money, but it's tied. It's not liquid. You understand what I'm saying? It's not liquid. Defense is good when you haven't been on the field all of the. I think it means all of the game. A quarterback over defense, I'm out. That's just crazy. No, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, Thrash. Because there are plenty of good quarterbacks in this draft, just not in the first round. Hooker out of Tennessee, slated to go in the second. The kid from Florida, whose name escapes me, and I'm a Gator, and I apologize. I should know this. Big, strong, can run, kind of like the second. He is almost like the second coming of the guy who played for the Panthers. Number one guy who did the Superman thing. God, I'm brain farting names already. He can't throw like him either. He can run. He can run. But he's not very good at throwing. He needs work. Yeah, Cam Newton is the guy I'm thinking of. Who's the kid from Florida? He's calling. Hang on. Okay, we got a caller in here. Hey, KC Ringmaster, dude. I am good, man. Let me chat. By the way, text me when you're done because that's the studio number, and I will try. I will try to put the number in before you go, but in case I don't get to it in time, I want to make sure I got it. Okay, so I'm going to try to while you're there. I'm going to try to sneak a look at it. Okay. And do I sound like Cartman from from South Park? No. Okay, create contact. Okay. You are in there as KC Ringmaster. Okay, but just in case I don't got it in here right, give me another there you got it. Okay, you're in it. Brother, how are you, man? And I want to introduce everybody to one of the most awesome gentlemen. He was walking around in the tailgate outside of Kansas City. Him and his shipmates in crime. Great guys. And like I said, it's about the camaraderie. We don't like the teams. Oh my God, he hates Raiders and I hate the Chiefs. But great guy, and that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Yeah. 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 I can't wait. Like I said, I would come back only with you and with your crew because they treated me like a criminal. They treated me like yeah, but they allow you in with your stuff, right? Okay. Does your stuff have metal on it? Okay. I rest I rest my case. That's right. I rest my case. I said I've been doing this for 20 years and Hollywood says I'm a thug. Don't even go there, Holly. You remember Hollywood, right? Casey? That was my shipmate. And how you know what's great? Hollywood was telling me that the last time he went into Kansas City, they didn't allow his hard hat, right? Which is plastic. And he got in. Yeah, he got in. He got in and he's looking at me and he's like, and I'm like, go. You're in, man. Go away. Go. Before they make you take off your stuff. Oh, okay. Can't hear the caller. Hang on a second, partner. We have this issue with the okay, hang on. It's whatever it's on. Okay. Let me see here. Come on, why is this? Come on, stop freezing up. Damn it. Oh, my computer is freezing up. Rat.
That's not good.
No, it's not. I can't change the volume switch. Oh my God. Okay, let's try this. Hang on. Come on. Stop it. Setting. I apologize, Pawner. We hear now. We hear now. Make sure the microphone is on. Okay. Time. Hey, Ruben, F off. F off, Ruben. I defy you. I bet you I have better equipment than your friggin' cell phone, you piece of crap. I got 2 screens, Bose speakers, and a microphone that'll kick your ass, Ruben. So blow me. There you go. I like Ruben too, by the way. He's a buddy. But yeah, laughing my ass off. Hey, Casey, do me a mic check. Do me a mic check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can we hear? Can everybody hear Kansas City or Casey Ringer? I hope so. I hope so. Oh man, that's that. Oh, don't do that. No, for some reason, the I can't move the what the speakers are. Okay, I can hear.
Darren?
Yeah. For some, maybe we can hear them there. Hollywood can hear them. Choppy and weird. Now we can. Before no. Okay. Ringmaster.
Choppy and weird?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's your middle name, right? Casey.
Yes, sir.
Choppy and weird. And you're loud now, so hopefully they can hear you. Okay. So yeah, and I appreciate it. Now I want to hear about Kansas City because again, you guys are halfway through the season. Okay. You have what? You're 8-2 or what's your record? 7-2. 8-2. Okay.
7-2.
7-2. We'll be 8-2 after this.
I hope we don't lose anymore, but
Yeah. Okay. I do not have a Radio Shack set up, Cool Kev. Again, Kev, I got you beat. Okay, Cool Kev can't afford the lighting in his house, so when he's on camera, I said he has to put his lights on because it looks like like a silhouette, like a bad movie from the 40s where the guy is in under the lights, with the cops. Like, where were you on January 13th, right? But they still can't see him. Cool Kev.
right?
Yeah, 8-2. So I gotta ask, okay, because it came down to the Chiefs and the Bills this year in Kansas City, and the Bills won. Okay,
Right.
how do you see the AFC? How do you see the AFC breaking out this year? Are you guys going to be the number 1 seed, because I know right now Bills have had a couple losses, but do you still see the Chiefs being the number 1 seed at the end of the year?
I hope so. Our schedule was tough at the beginning. I think it's easier at the end. So it's looking pretty good for us. I know we should meet the Bills again in the playoffs, and that's happened. That happened last year when we met the Bills second time and beat them the second time.
Right.
So it seems like, and I don't want to talk smack on any team,
No,
but it seems like Josh
okay.
Allen has a rough second half usually.
Yeah. If you're going to talk smack, I was going to say we already know about our team. So it's kind of like pulling wings off a love bug. Do you know what love bugs are, KC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, love bugs.
Yes,
Those. If you don't know what love bugs are, they're the bugs that fly around in Florida, and their asses are hooked together because that's how they mate. And then but you can catch them and you pull the wings off them because they're so damn slow. When you're talking about smack about the Raiders, it's like pulling wings off a love bug. There's no effort involved. We're talking about the draft already, right? And you guys are making plans. You guys have to push your plans to like maybe March because you don't know, how far you're going to be. Are you going to go to the Super Bowl? It's quite possible because as we said at the beginning of the year, and I will tell Ed Winchell that until such a time that somebody can beat Kansas City, they are the champions of the West and they are the champions of the AFC. I thought Buffalo would give them a run. I
think this will be our 7th AFC championship. I mean, not championship, but
AFC
division
West.
ring.
Yeah, AFC West, which is a record. which is a
And let's see
record.
what, yeah,
Yeah.
and a real record.
Okay. So how now that I got you in here and you're in my living room per se. What are your thoughts about the rest of the NFL? How do you see it?
I picked the Raiders to be higher than they are, really.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of Raiders that are high right now. Trust me, there are a lot of Raiders that are high right now, but not higher in the stand. I get you. I was making a bad joke, but yeah, and well, hey, let me ask you that. What are your thoughts about the implosion that has gone on in Vegas this year?
And I'm not sure. I watched that interview with Derek Carr last week, and I just felt bad for the guy. Is he going to be there next year?
I don't know. I mean, I think, and I've said, I'm on record stating that I think that Derek Carr will be shown the door at the end of this contract because they will owe him like $123 million after this, or they can get rid of him June 1st cut, and then they don't owe him that money. Or they can get out of it with a $5 million cap hit. And then there was something that caught my eye today. Raiders will trade Derek Carr in the offseason, which means I like that because this way they control. Oh, I like the wig, Hollywood. I like the wig. Yeah, I got Hollywood that's coming in a little bit. He's wearing a wig. They can trade Derek Carr and this way they can control where he goes. I like that.
Right.
So
he's a good quarterback, honestly. That's the sad part. He was a decent quarterback.
Yeah.
That's not so bad for the guy.
Yeah. So, but
I'm not sure what's going on in the locker room, but they're not gelling. They got the talent. They got the talent there for sure.
They do. So,
and you guys must beat us.
And that's it. That was like the highlight of our year so far. Was that we came within 1 point of beating you guys in Kansas City. Remember we had that great time after the game as well because it was nice that Rodney talked out. And it was a great game. It was a great game. But it's unfortunate. There's somebody that wants to call in, but
that was a great game.
Yeah,
nobody should have left with their head down.
No. And the best thing about that game, or actually the best thing that I had about that game, was walking past the security chick that told me that I was, for trouble in security. And I told her, I said, I don't drink. And I said, and by the way, I'm stone cold sober. Like really, it was my way of saying the double fingers, It was horrible, but okay. So I'm gonna put on
trouble in Kansas City with a super fan before, and that's caused them a lot of issues. To look out for people like us, and think we're going to cause trouble. When most of us don't.
We don't. And I showed her my security officer's license. I showed her my military ID. I mean, if I go to the cops in Kansas City, like the day before, and get like an affidavit, if they can run like a security check on me that shows that I've never been arrested, that I'm not out of Lompoc or San Quentin or all of those places that they think I am, then maybe they might. But I tell you, if I'm in there with you, they'll let me in. I think.
Yeah, likely they will now. I got one. Trying to break up a fight.
Okay.
Honestly, I was trying to break up a fight. The cops showed up and it looked like I was in it, so they arrested me as well.
Yeah.
Of course, I fought it, and the police officers couldn't find the goddamn footage.
So they let you walk
because
they don't have no evidence, right?
Yeah, they let me walk.
There you go.
And I made a big think about it. I talked to the fans first. The local fans first. I actually have her number. So anytime you come to town, I will call her before and make sure we get in. She'll tell us what gate to go to and make sure that we are good.
Dude, blessings to you. I may consider coming back to a game, okay? And I will be there for the draft. I will be there for the draft.
Awesome. I'll see you there then, man, for sure.
Okay, providing that I'm alive.
Just always come to the way, lot in, right there every time.
Okay. Well,
Right there beside where you guys showed up. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. And it was so I guess the camaraderie that we had with the fans. Now, I'm not gonna say that there wasn't some issues with people throwing stuff at the team later, but that was because the officials screwed up. And we were there for that. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna
officiating's been bad across the league this year, man.
Yes, it has, man. Do you watch our show on Wednesday? Well, where it's myself and Violator and Rep Guru, who was a NFL back judge, and I think he was either a back judge or a side judge that worked in the NFL, and he's a Raiders fan, and he knows all about the crews, man, all about the crews. So that it's a great show. You might want to watch if you can.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I usually watch when it pops up because I subscribed and I get the notifications, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm busy. I'm a contractor here in the area, so I'm busy a lot. So just so happen Thursday night football, I'm not. I'm watching the game, you know. On Green Bay's got to win. Playoffs themselves.
Well, who do you now? Let me go to the other.
I'll back and look at and your stuff and.
Yeah, no. Anytime you can watch, it's always appreciated. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. Who wins in the end? Who ultimately comes out and plays the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year? Notice I said
what I want to see, and it's probably not happening, but what I want to see is so I would have to pick the Eagles. And that would be ultimate for them too, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you what, man, in Philadelphia, because I'm from Philly as a kid. You see the two Phillies things behind me? I got to take them down when I have some time. But yeah, Philly fans, they are unique. They are unique. If you get a chance to meet Philly sports guy, if you think that I am wild and crazy, I am tame. I am tame compared to Philly sports guy. I am like a preschooler compared to Philly sports guy. He's got a lot of good stuff. Hey, partner, I appreciate you coming into the show, man. That's why I didn't even put a timer on you. You're good.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you inviting me in, man. Hey, I enjoy talking to you. I love hanging out with you when you're in town. I hope we get to again. Maybe we come to Vegas.
Yeah, when you are you going to be in Vegas for the last game?
Well, we're talking about it. We haven't decided definitively yet. We usually do one road game a year, and we haven't done one yet. And we want to go to Vegas.
Well, try to come out to Vegas for that game because
that's on our discussion list.
Well, if you can, it'll be great to see you again, brother. It'll be pleasure for me to walk around with you and then say, hey, don't mess with my guy, man. That's Ringmaster.
Right. It'll be great. It'll be fun to see.
Yeah. Well,
and I haven't been to the Vegas Stadium yet.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. There is nothing better than to walk around that is worthy of football team, and that's what Al wanted for years, and he would have been proud of this stadium. He really would have been proud of this stadium. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna get off here. Spend kind of a wide man. I appreciate you, man. It was good talking to you for sure.
You got it, man.
I enjoy your show.
Hey, thanks again, partner. Always a pleasure hanging out with friends.
Yes, sir.
All right. You take care, partner. Good hearing from you. That was KC Ringmaster. I got his phone number. Now. Ruben, the answer to your question is yes, there's a time limit. But because I run the show, I said that KC is going to have until he wants to go. So we will be joined tonight. Right now, we're going to join like another long-haired dude. We're going to be joined by another long-haired dude. Where did you get the hair, man?
It's by Billy Ray Cyrus, man.
Yeah.
I don't look like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, my achy heart. Yeah, I can see that, man.
Oh shit, huh? Yeah. Oh, I can't cuss, huh?
What,
is it Roku?
Hang on a second, Bart. Yeah, it's Roku.
Okay.
Okay. 559. You're gonna have to wait. You're 559. You're gonna have to wait. Okay. For some reason, and see now I can't hear you because of the settings that I have on the computer. Hang on.
I'm not talking.
Talking. Yeah, no, but I heard you when you were talking. I have to go back and forth between the settings, between what is the settings on StreamYard and what is the settings on the phone. So I have to do that. How you doing tonight there, Wood?
Just living life, getting ready, packing up right now. We just had I had depositions today.
Okay.
So we're suing Bridgestone.
Yeah, I know about that.
So I had about 8-hour deposition for the lawyers and stuff. So I just want to let you know, I don't know if you noticed this, but my dad had surgery yesterday. He had a total knee replacement, and he's doing okay. He's in recovery.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And I got to show you something, man.
Oh,
so guess what we are bringing to? I know. Guess what we are bringing to Denver?
Ooh-wee!
Dude, that is homemade Southern style pecan pie.
Southern style pecan. That is Loretta's famous Southern style pecan pie.
Yeah, that is. So we're going to be bringing that with us to Denver, even though we're bringing some to my birthday bash, January 1st at that game. So yeah, we've been cooking, getting things done. Now we got to pack up because we leave tomorrow.
But I know I got some. I think there is. Oh my God! Why? Because I got so many windows up because of my class. I got so many because of my class that I have to get rid of some of these windows because otherwise, it's slowing down the show.
Lagging.
Show.
Yeah.
Okay. I will get rid of some of these.
Oh, you see that? You see there's the famous cook.
Okay. Hey, darling. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
What's going on?
Just working.
Good, darling. And we get to see the inside of. How's it working? When I get done with the show, I will be packing up my stuff. Well, no, when I get done with this, I will be packing up, and then after the show or after my car, I'm on my way to the airport. I will stay at the airport and wait for you, sir.
Okay. Hey, so look, we have a lot of injuries this game, huh?
Got quite.
Did it say that?
And the other
maybe
thing
even
is
Hobbs?
about the injury. I'm sorry, partner. You were picking up on that as well. Hobbs?
I just said looks like we got a lot of injuries. this game, right?
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, is Hobbs supposed to come back because he was due back either this game or the next game?
I think he's still out. I think I read something that he was still out. So, oh, there goes we must have an intruder because my dogs are going off.
Okay. Well, go. You're in the South. Go get your shotgun. We'll see him later.
I don't have a shotgun. I got an AK, but not no shotgun.
Oh well, whatever.
Remember, I'm a city boy.
I got it. That's it. I got an AR. I'll kill him with my AR, and I'll have my what do you call it? My 9mm for backup, just in case I run out. But I do got like a quick magazine pull. I can do that as well.
There you go. So,
Yeah.
what do you feel like for this game? Are we do we even have a chance?
Just like Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance?
You see, you saw that one then too, huh?
Yeah, 1%. So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance.
And we'll get Ruben on here after I. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Positive to you, Ruben. You'll be on after Positive Philly. I think there's a chance only because, and this is only because, talking with Richie Riche, talking about their offensive line are 2s and 3s. Okay, their offensive line is 2s and 3s, so they can't score points. Whereas we should be able to score points. Our defense should be able to keep their offense down, and their defense is going to match up against our offense. So obviously, whoever scores most points wins. Obviously, you can win 2-0, but I think that our offense will be able to do their job. I just don't want to be embarrassed. That's all. I think we're going to have a good game, and I don't think that we will. I want to leave the stadium this time, and I'll be with you and your missus and a couple other people. I don't have to worry about leaving the stadium by myself because I did that last time. And the fans were very horrible last time with that game. And now it's the game.
I didn't have a bad
I
experience with the fans.
Back in that game.
I said I didn't have a bad experience with the fans. I didn't have a bad experience with the fans. I thought everybody was pretty pleasant.
Yeah, I hope that we will have the same. There's a bit of a there. Yeah, I'm on a spinning circle with that.
Yeah, you're spinning.
There's have a lot of windows up as well as things on my screen for my class tomorrow, and it's taking up a lot of memory.
Yeah.
So
well, listen, I got the game 28-21.
Okay, who's winning?
Raiders.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say not the Raiders. Come on, it's gonna be a one possession game, just like every other damn thing score. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe we could be 1-7 in one possession games after this game.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and DC, right. I will text you, brother. I got you. Hey, cool. Good seeing you, brother. I like the hair. I like the hair.
Cool. Maybe I'll bring it to Denver. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Hey.
What's up, baby?
No. You ain't pulling a Jack, man. You say you're Captain. Say, hey, I'm Captain Jack. I bet you any money that your missus would flag your ass for that, though.
Hey, everybody thinks we're brothers.
Yeah, well, they do. They think we're brothers. That's true. That is true.
All right, call me tomorrow. I'll talk to you later.
All right, brother. You take care.
Right.
Best of Raider. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, man. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders. Hoorah.
Right, bye.
Right, That's Hollywood. Ruben, you're next. Positive Philly, you are
Captain
on.
Jack,
How you doing, sir? What's going on with you tonight, sir?
I'm good. How's it going? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. And again, I apologize about the lag. I have to keep the stuff on my computer screen because it's notes for the test that I'm going to take tomorrow and all of the websites that I have to have ready. I apologize. It'll be done after tomorrow. I will clean up my desktop a lot better. How you
I
feeling
hope you pass
positive
the
about
test.
that game, man? You're still the best team in football at 8-1.
Yeah, we are. I didn't put it this way. People really feed it. No, I didn't see it happening, but I didn't see us losing to the Commanders. I didn't see us losing a division game, and I especially didn't see us losing to a team like the Commanders. Was I disappointed? I was, but it is what it is. We got to move on. We have had. We've bounced back since then. We signed two great defensive tackles in Linval Joseph yesterday, and then the Commandant today. So hopefully that helps our defense a little bit. And yeah, since the last time we talked, the Phillies they were in the World Series with the Astros, couldn't win it, but they had a good season. They had a good run for sure. Nobody expected them to be there where they were, Captain. So.
Warner, I did not expect the Phillies to be there at all. So the fact that they were there was a testament to them having their stuff together at the right time. Best team at the end wins. And that's
Now here's a question.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think we can get Trey Turner?
Yes, I do. I honestly think we can get Trey Turner, and I think that if the Phillies do get Trey Turner, it should keep them in a spot where they will be a playoff team next year as well.
Yeah, I think so. But talk to me, Captain. What is going on with the Raiders this year? I did not expect them to be as bad as they are. What do you think you guys have to do to turn this season around at this point week 11, and you guys are 2-7. You guys are not looking good right now. Talk to me. What's going on?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what's going on, and I think that there's a lot of talk about what's going on. There's talk about McDaniel having lost the locker room. There's talk about that there are factions within the locker room, those that bought into McDaniel's system and those that don't want to be there. And I can guarantee you that for those that don't want to be there, you're not going to be there next year. You're not going to be there next year. Yeah.
I'll tell you someone who doesn't want to be there, a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
No. See, I don't think so. I think that Devontae Adams is upset with the play calling, and that is something that can be fixed. So
now here's the question.
Okay.
And if I was the Raiders front office, this is probably what I would have done this year. You guys, your guys' interim head coach last year. Who was that? Rich
Bisaccia. Yeah.
Who? Rich
Bisaccia.
Yeah. What happened to him? Because if I was the Raiders, I would have kept him as the coach, or maybe looked into another candidate. I don't know. If I was the Raiders, I probably would have kept him. But what ended up happening with him?
Rich Bisaccia is now the team coach in he's a special teams coach in Green Bay, and he's doing a fantastic job as a special teams coach in Green Bay. And that's just all that it is. It's like, in fact, I'm going to try to get rid of some of these things on my desktop. Maybe that'll make it run a little bit easier.
Yeah, if I was the Raiders, I would have kept him because you guys are having having a horrible season, to put it. That's where I can put it. But Eagles, 8-1. Number 1 team in the East. It does stink. I am tired of seeing the Vikings win, and I got to root for the Vikings this week, Captain. So it's it's not good. They could be 9-1, and I'm just tired of seeing them win. They're the only team we're the only team that they lost to. Their one loss is came from the Philadelphia Eagles. So tired of seeing them win, but I got to root for them this week. So yeah. I don't know. Don't, Captain Jack, do not be surprised if you see the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl this year. Don't be surprised, my friend.
Well, like I said, are the Eagles good enough to represent the NFC?
Why not? Why not? Who's better?
Okay. Well, I mean, it's
Tell
one of
me.
those things that we will have to see.
Tell me, who's better than the Eagles in the NFC?
We'll see. We'll see.
There's nobody.
Well, no, no. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Who is better than the Eagles in the NFC? And I want you to give me a straight answer. That's not all biased because you're biased.
The only
biased. Give
team,
me the best
the
team in
only
the NFC
team that
that's
you
not
can say, the only team that you can make an argument for right now is the Vikings. Record wise.
Okay, and that's what
wise.
right. And Sultan Mir said the Vikings as well.
They have the same record as us, but we still have that. We still have the number 1 seed.
Right, because you beat them. But would you be able to beat them twice?
Why not?
Okay, well, obviously we'll find out about it, but it's still a long. I mean, the season's only halfway over, so that means you still have to play the second half of the season. I mean, I'm not down on you, but I'm just saying,
The schedule just gets easier from here. We got to play the Colts and we got to play the Giants twice too. They're good, but they're gonna start falling off soon. We got the Cowboys again. We got the Titans, the Packers. Look at what's happening with them. So
Okay.
I'm not that worried, Captain Jack. I'm not that worried.
Okay, well, I mean, you sound very gleeful and full of piss and vinegar, and I know why, because you're a Philadelphia fan, not just for you're full of piss and vinegar. But when Philly teams lose, they lose historically, and then people get all pissed off.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, but hey, Philly, I'm going to let you go. Hopefully,
Good catching up with you, Captain Jack.
You got it, man. We'll get Ruben coming back because
I hope your Raiders get better.
We'll get. Hey, this is not our year. This is not our year, so we'll see what's going on.
Peace out, Captain.
All right, be good there, positive.
Always.
All right, go Phillies. There you go. And again, I know Philly fans. I know Philly fans. Eagles lost to the no names. Oh, let me put it back on there. There you go. Eagles lost to the no names. In case you're wondering, the Packers have gotten a touchdown and are going for 2 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Okay. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Packers going for 2, which if they are successful would make it 20-17. And Sharif, who's one to express his opinion easily, said that the Washington exposed Philadelphia. Possibly. But the one thing and Packers get 2 on a nice end around. So now it's 2017. I can say that the Eagles picked up 2 defensive tackles within 24, 48 hours? I know they picked up Ndamukong Suh, and they picked up another big boy. And remember, the Giants are no scrubs. It's hard for me to say. I'm not saying that to piss you off, Gabe. I'm not. I can't even say the Eagles are a one-hit wonder because they're not. We'll see. By the way, I got rid of things that were on my desktop, so that should help with the slowness. That should help with the lag. I just hope that I didn't get rid of something I'm going to need tomorrow for the test. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but we'll see. You want to come in the show? And I mean, there can be a time limit. Oh, I didn't do that. Why is the paste not working? Crap. Okay, well, I'll make it easy. Copy. There you go. or call 813-699-0834. I would prefer if you didn't. I would prefer if you hit the link and came into the show through the link. Okay. We're almost to Denver. Hey, China's driving. Be safe, China. Be safe. Because, you're driving from Texas and the roads are slick. Remember the 2011 Eagles? No, I don't remember the 2011 Eagles. I mean, I'm not trying to be, combative. I don't remember the 2011 Eagles. And there's probably a good reason why. It's because they didn't win. They didn't win. Be safe, China. Aaron Devontae Rogers. Christian Watson, 2 touchdowns, man. I might have to move him back off the bench. Yeah, I mean, I saw him. If you want to come into the show, I put the link up there. FYI, if you're coming to Denver this weekend, make sure you bring your cold weather gear. Okay. I am bringing my long johns. I'm bringing my the sweats. I'm bringing my gloves. I'm bringing and I'm not wearing my pirate top for the game. I'm not. I'm going to wear a black sweatshirt. There's no reason for me to wear a pirate top at a game when I'm going to have my jacket on. You know what I'm saying? China, it's even free. Yeah, it is. It's freezing in Florida. And by the way, Jay is down in Orlando. Named signed Namdi and a bunch of. Oh, I remember that. That's right. Yeah. Ruben, you can come back. Who's this? They're showing people running. I don't know. Who is that? Now Christian Watson. Okay, that's who it is. Christian Watson. Okay. What can you say to someone who's going to a 15-degree football game to watch these? Yeah, Ed, I told you, and I am. It is because of my good friend Mary Brennan that I'm going to the game. That's the reason why I'm going to the game, because I didn't plan on it. But Mary got me tickets, and Mary is the wonderful lady that she is. And I said, I will be there. And I'm going to freeze my choo-choos off. So we still got 40 minutes. Good. And I thank goodness, because I was sick today again. I had another upset sign. I can mail you hand warmers from my job. You put them in gloves and they work. Hey, Sharif, if you can, I'd love that. Oh, but unless you're going out tomorrow. Oh, you can mail them to the hotel, though, right? If you mail them to the hotel, maybe. Sharif, I will try to find out the information to my hotel. I will put it in a text message. If you can mail them to my hotel, I'd love them. I would. Not because I'm leaving in the morning. I'm leaving. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Hey, Raider fan, good to see you. If you want to come into the show, hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. Where is it? It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Here it is. Hit the link. I got. Why is this? It's still running slow. My goodness. I got to reboot my computer. After the temps will warm up to the high 40s. High 40s. Wow. High 40s. Temps will warm. And Jay needs some in Orlando. Yes, to the hotel. I will send the hotel information, Sharif. I would appreciate it, because I remember I'm from Florida. I don't do cold weather. I'm going to freeze my choo-choos off. Hit the link. Hit the link. New England 24. Oh, okay. So that was okay. I get it. Yeah. 24-20. Okay. Now I remember. That was the choke bowl. That was the choke bowl. And I tell you what happened with that. The reason why the Eagles lost was because my buddy Doc Cabral, remember Doc, Doc Cabral, it's always on this show. Doc Cabral mailed me a screenshot of Bill Belichick looking like somebody had just pissed in his lunchbox. And I giggled my goony goo goo ass off. I did. I giggled my goony goo goo ass off. And then the Eagles, or no, I'm talking about I'm sorry, wrong Super Bowl. Falcons. I was thinking about the Falcons. That was when the Falcons won. Yeah. The 24-20, that was but that was when the quarterback threw up on the field, right? I think that was when the quarterback threw up on the field. I remember that too. I was bouncing at O'Brien's Irish pub that night. I remember that. If you're gonna get paid to watch a Super Bowl. Hey, Cher, thanks for coming over, honey. Always good. You take care of yourself. I hope to see you soon, honey. I hope to see you soon. Be well, be well. We're gonna bring Ruben back. There we go. Ruben, where are you in a discount store?
Winco, shopping for turkey.
Where are you at?
Winco.
Where?
Winco. You can't hear me?
No, I don't know what Winco is.
Oh, it's like Costco.
Oh, okay. So it's like Costco. Okay. Oh, good. And I'm glad the roads are fine. I'm glad the roads are fine. So Ruben, I don't got the timer on, but
That's good. I got a question for Ed Winchell. Since he's such a car hater. How many times have you ever coached a team? How many times has he ever been a captain of a team? Calling a play, being a quarterback, being the leader of your baseball team or your wrestling squad. How many times have you? I want to see it in the comments. I'll go back and read it later, Ed, because you said we got a fucked up quarterback. Well, how about we got a fucked up coaching staff? Oops, sorry.
We are on Roku tonight.
Okay, sorry, but he wrote that in the comments, and we're on Roku, but he still spelled it out. Okay, we got an effed up quarterback. Okay, how do you get that way? He went to a sorry organization. They didn't have their stuff together. We haven't had a good head coach since he got here, and he's got to work with what he has. So when you guys want to make and bash the player, look at the coaching staff. Okay, look at the guys who are in charge or calling the plays, and look at the owner. You guys want to? Okay, you know what? If he gets traded, what's going to happen with Carr? He's going to get traded, and it's going to be like what always happens to the Raiders. He's going to do good somewhere else. Hope the guy that he does if he leaves us, okay? He deserves it. This guy went through a bunch of crap because you got an organization who, God rest his soul, he didn't put nobody in charge when he passed on. He didn't put somebody that could, carry on the torch of the tradition. Mm-hmm. His son is running the thing now. He's not the owner yet. He's just sitting there waiting for him to go to heaven, and then then he's running the show. He's pretty much running it already. All you guys want to do is bash. You guys don't want to know any of the solutions, and you just know about all the problems and want to down the team. Okay. Let me ask you something. Okay, this is what Mac Jones said. What came out of his mouth about Belichick? What did he say? He said he's the leader of men. You guys see that in Josh McDaniels? Because I don't. He's a New England Patriot. Okay, always will be, always has been. He came over here. He used to be with the Donkeys before he came to us. Do I see the Raiders winning Denver? Yeah, at least by 10 points. And if you can't beat them again, which you already beat them the first time, then guess what? It's just more of the same with that guy. You guys just don't seem to get it. I get it. I know what it is.
I will
Mark-
say one thing. Mike Vrabel is from the Belichick coaching team retreat, and he has the Titans every year as a playoff team.
There's a formula for coaching for the Raiders like there is in New England. Mark hasn't hired anybody who bleeds silver and black as a head coach, okay? He hasn't.
I'm just saying, you said that every coach that comes from the Belichick coaching line sucks. And
I'm saying he does. McDaniel does. He is. The proof is in the pudding. Look what he's been putting out there on the product. Okay, he's got an offense. We could tie Kansas City. He don't go for the tie. He goes for the win. Okay, but if you're going to go for the win, then you make sure the players execute your play. He failed them. Okay, they didn't fail him. He failed the players. He called the wrong play. Jacob been having the corner all night long, and he puts him up the middle. Jacob ain't built like that. Okay, he ain't a Bo Jackson. He's not going to run nobody over in that short of a distance. He's got to pick a speed, and he's got to have a massive body. This coach is not using the players and utilizing them to their abilities. Okay, Musgrave, he proved that with Carr. He put him in the position where he could get the best out of him, and that's why he was an MVP candidate before he messed up his ankle. And whose fault was that? The coach. We're up by 3 scores against the Colts, and you leave him in there. There were like 11 minutes. It was about 8-something when he went down. Why would you leave him in there? The game's won already. You're leaving him until he can post up stats? You're supposed to be protecting your players as a coach. That's number one, okay? Number two, you call the right plays, okay? You're supposed to know what you're doing. You're supposed to be the smartest man in the room because you're the coach. Now, if you're not and the players are smarter than you, then how come they don't have your job? Oh, I forgot, because they're the ones on the field. And then, okay, Tariq's right about one thing, okay? He says the players got to do what the coaches say to do, okay? What about if the coach gives them the wrong stuff to do against the right defense? You think they're going to succeed? Really? Come on. How many of you guys out there could coach a team right now if they gave you the keys? I know I could do it. If Mark called me up right now, first thing first, you know what I have to do? Go sit in the booth and get away from me because you're not going to tell me how to coach the team. That's number one. I think he has his hand in it like his old man used to do it because McDaniels is like what? What is he? He's like a yes boy, a whippy boy. Everything Mark says, he does. He's not going to get in his face in the owner and tell him, no, I'm not going to coach this way. I'm going to do it my way. You don't tell me what the hell to do. It ain't like that over there with him. Mark's running the show.
Wait a second. I'm gonna ask you what your sourcing is on that.
What my sourcing is? Look at what's on the field. I don't see when they're losing. I don't see nobody getting pissed off. Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna call bullshit.
Okay, then look at that article that he came out. He said he's doing an excellent job. If this is an excellent job, then what's a poor job?
What I'm saying is, if you make an accusation like that, you have to have proof.
Too bad I wasn't a fly on the wall, or even you, Captain, would be a fly on the wall so we could hear what's really going on. He's over there lying to the press. He's doing an excellent job at what? I seen comments where people said, yeah, at losing. He's doing an excellent job at dumping. They're over there one game after another. I don't see nobody on the field, on the sideline, pissed off. Okay, I saw Devontae Adams throw his helmet. I saw him be pissed off. I showed him some emotions.
What I'm saying is there are such things as accusations that are unfounded. You can think something, but unless you have proof, it's
Chris, we don't have that yet. Okay, it'll be in the days to come, in the weeks to come, in the months to come. If they keep them or not, we're gonna keep them. Okay, like you said, keep them. Good. Do to him what coaches usually do to the players. You keep them, but you don't play them. Keep them. Don't have him in charge of coaching the playbook, of running the plays. Just have him where he's walking around up and down the sideline like he's running stuff, but he ain't running nothing. Because even when he is right now and he's calling the plays, he's horrible. It's not even embarrassing coaching captain anymore. Okay, it's not embarrassing. I'm sitting there and I'm looking what I'm looking at. See this Colts game? I saw highlights of it. Okay, I didn't even bother to watch the game. You know why? Because there's nothing to watch anymore. There's nothing to watch. Okay, I'm not watching my team with the enthusiasm. Oh, they're going to win. They're going to pull out this victory. No, I keep thinking to myself, they're going to lose another one. But how are they going to lose? Huh? How bad are we going to lose this time? By 5 points? Are we going to get shut out again like we did with the Saints, 24-0? Even the Steelers beat the Saints. Okay, what does that say about our team? We suck, man. We have no defense. And these coaches know we don't have the players. And if they do have the players, because I think and I believe we do have the players, because you should be able to coach anybody. These guys, they're no good. They're garbage. All of them deserve a pink slip, okay? They're lucky I'm not the coach, okay? They're lucky that Al didn't leave me the team, okay? All these guys would have been showing the door already, okay? Like what they did at Del Rio, except I would have been like Mark. I would have told them all to their faces, you're out of here. Get out of here. Okay, get your stuff and leave. Not over through a text, not through a phone. Man to man. I hired you. Man to man, you're going to get fired man to man. I wouldn't be like the weasel that he is the way he did Del Rio. That was dirty. That was wrong. And I hope he sees this and knows that was wrong, because a lot of people, whether they agree with it or not, they know that was wrong, the way he did him. Mm-hmm. And then with the situation with Gruden, okay, in a way, Mark kind of got what he deserved, because he should have never brought him back. He blew in the booth. He should have stayed in the booth. The game passed him by. And proof is in the pudding. We never knew if the game was going to pass him by or not, okay? We found that out the hard way. And look what happened. It's like we're on the news and we make the spotlight on any TV show or Sports Center show for all the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. We made history this year. We gave up a 20-0 lead, the most we ever gave up in franchise history. They never did that in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Hell, not even when we had a crappy quarterback and a horrible O-line, we never gave up a 20-point lead. But we did it this year in 2022. And then we did it again with 2 more games, okay? 17-0 and 17-0.
Okay.
That is not coaching, Captain. Okay, I hate to say it, but that's not coaching. I don't know what to call it, okay? But that's not coaching. Because if that's coaching, then I guess all of us could be coaches. All of us should be able to get the job. Or all of our resumes should be as good as his. Okay. He's only got the resume because of one man, Bill Belichick. That's it. And what you said, which I'm not going to cuss on your show, but this is our TV.
Okay. Folks, before you delete the porn bots, report them. Don't just delete the porn bots, report them, then they're gone. If you just delete them, they come back. So
yep. And hit the like button too on Captain's page. I see everybody goes on the page. I see a lot of people commenting. Nobody's hitting the like button. I hit the like button, I share it. If you're gonna be on the show, at least hit the like button. Everybody's commenting, but nobody's hitting the like button. What is it? You guys don't know where the button's at? Come on, hit the like button.
And I do appreciate that. I don't know how many people are liking, because I don't watch that until after the show.
Yeah, Captain put it on a good show. He put guests on, and then you guys can at least do that by appreciating what he's putting out there. Hit the like button. Are you guys doing this maybe like on purpose? You don't want to hit the like button? Come on, man. He's been doing this long enough. He deserves a like. I mean, you're going to comment on the show. I don't expect the trolls to hit the like button, because they just come on there so they can say Kansas City Chiefs or whatever they do, okay?
Well, he's gone. Although
I know, I laughed when I heard that.
He came on the show as an undercover troll.
Yeah, they claim they hate us, Captain, but yet they still come into our shows and follow us and everything.
He watches every Raider content creator.
Yeah, you know why? Because he got a little bit of Raider in him. That's why he wants to be a Raider fan.
It's funny, but you know,
it is. They're ridiculous.
He's not.
I got 49er fans hitting me in my inbox, and people I went to school with that be texting me and leaving me voicemail early in the morning talking about Raiders suck. But yeah, you guys lost 1 point to the Donkeys, and that's because you guys got a quarterback that don't know where his foot's at in the end zone. And then you guys got spanked by another running quarterback by 14 points. Mariota put a show running his abilities. He put on a clinic out there, boy. He made you guys look bad, horrible. If you guys make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl and you guys go up against a quarterback like him, you guys are done.
Ruben,
they're done.
I got to agree with Sharif on this one. Land the plane. You know, you're on the full approach.
Yeah.
And but I appreciate you coming in, brother, because again, and thank you for telling people to like the show. I appreciate that.
I know one thing, Captain. It's going to get worse before it gets better. If we thought we've seen the worst, no. Look how many games we have left. That's going to get really, really ugly. That's what I think.
Okay, that's fine.
We're going to be seeing
But-
stuff we've never ever seen before, and it's unfortunate because why? I don't know. People said, "Oh, the team deserved a new stadium." No, it is the British coaching staff. Okay, these players, they go out there and they do what they have to do.
Ruben.
But you know, this is another thing too. I didn't like what Gannon did. He called out Derek Carr. What has he done since he left the franchise? He's saying he got locked out of the building.
Ruben,
Honestly, though, come on. Gannon is known because he played for the team. He
Ruben,
tweets something and it runs.
Ruben, I appreciate you coming on, man. I said we're gonna get we got to get some more folks in here.
Yeah,
okay?
I know.
But take care, partner. We'll see you for another time.
Yeah, I'll be watching and reading the comments. Go Raiders. Take care, Captain.
I appreciate you.
Happy Thanksgiving if you guys don't hear from me.
There you go. Happy Thanksgiving for you as
Yep.
well. You be all right. That's Ruben. Ruben's not making me cry. It's just my eyes are tired. Reef, I would love to hear from Sharif, except for this. No talk about DDC. Sharif, you can come in, but please don't talk about DDC. Ruben can't, like I said, land the plane. I get it. I don't want to hear anything about DDC. And Ruben, pick up Sharif some red onions and kosher relish while you're there. I've never heard of Winco. I'm sorry, I've never heard of Winco. All right. If you want to come in, we still got about 15 minutes. I'm doing my responsibility. By the way, has anybody ever hit Roku? I might see while I'm here on the maybe I will after the game. I'd like to see if I can even pick up Roku. Yeah, Winco, it's like food. I know, I just never heard of it. I know it exists because you're at it. Right now in the fourth quarter, the Titans are winning 27-17. I saw Tennessee get a touchdown. How did they get the ball back? Were they like 3 and out? Because they just scored a touchdown a little bit ago. I know why. Because I was telling Ruben that per Sharif had to land the plane. That's funny though. And Tannehill just throws a pick. So there is some life in Green Bay. But I mean, and I said, I'm feeling a draft. I'm feeling a draft because even last year, we weren't talking about the draft in Vegas. We weren't talking about the draft in Vegas in November of last year. No. There was still some enthusiasm last year. That's why I said we're feeling a draft. Yeah. I was watching. I don't know if the Flyers were losing to the Bruins. I don't know. I don't know if they won or not. I don't think they did. Let me see. Let's. I'll look that up while we're waiting. Bruins Flyers. 11, 17, 2022. What we got? Oh, they got whooped 4-1. Thank God I didn't watch that. The Flyers, who started out like with gangbusters at the beginning, are at 7, 7, and 3. Let's see where they are. 4-1. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. NHL standings. There you go. NHL standings. The Metro. Well, at least we're not at the bottom of the Metro. Wow, 5 losses in a row. That's horrible. 5 losses in a row. This is the time of year where I'm already looking at baseball. I'm looking at the NFL draft. I'm looking at hockey. Yeah, we thought we were out there around this time. We lost the Chiefs for the second time, but Jacob said he did. Oh, I did. I'm glad Black Thanos is in. Okay, Black Thanos. First off, you know what the parameters are, correct, sir?
Mic check, mic check. Yes, I heard your request, and I guess the previous caller talked enough about that topic. Nobody wants to suffer from overkill.
Yeah, so, that's true. I mean, it's like because there's broken records, and then there's just I just don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like
I understand, Cap. And at this point in time, there's nothing any of us could say. We're all suffering. Maybe we just all need to suffer in silence and let the show play out the way it's supposed to play out. Sometimes words don't need to be said. And there's a understanding and being quiet and just believing in what you see. And now at long last, it's amazing how many fans are starting to turn the corner, unlike the previous caller who still has a way to go. But there have been some just like him, just as zealous, who are now awakening to that great liberating truth that some things just ain't meant to be. But anyway, we head to Denver, and I wish you safe travels. It's going to be frigid out there.
It is.
From what I understand.
Yeah.
But not as bad as it's here in New York, upstate with Buffalo, where that game being relocated. We've had very cold weather in the city as well. We've been getting the rain, but not the snow, thankfully. But if there is one team we can beat, for whatever reason, since Peyton Manning has left, we have owned Denver consistently. Even in the 2018 season, we've had favorable showings against them. So if there's that one Band-Aid win that the nation needs to kind of, help us exhale a little bit and employ a little false hope, Denver is right on schedule. Okay. But I will say this, their defense is even better than it was before, statistically. And it was pretty good the first time we played them. Surtain gave number 17 all he could handle. As 17 was switching sides, doing his best to avoid him like the plague. And, I think Russell may be eager to try to redeem himself. And with the news of his wife, I think, announcing her latest pregnancy, maybe that might rejuvenate something in him. But that's a loud place. It's cold. And this team is reeling. However, historically, we've done well against them. But if this game was in Allegiant, I would almost guarantee us winning it. But because of the element and how loud that place can be, I would give us maybe 65, 35%. And maybe a ugly game, whereas we dig down deep and Jacobs, aka Black Moses, help take us home. And maybe we edge out a ugly win. And then after that, I see maybe at best with the remaining games, best case scenario, I see us maybe winning 3 games. And I don't know if that's good or not, considering our potential draft prospects. Because, we may do like that Black Sabbath song, Killing Yourself to Live. Whereas you're winning games, but in the long run, it's for naught. And you're ruining your draft position.
Well, but here's the thing that I would say to that is that if you're worried about, we're not going to get the best quarterback, I don't want a quarterback. I don't want a quarterback in the first round. That's a lot. That's a lot of collateral on a, at best, 50-50 proposition, because then you go into who is the quarterback to get. Okay. I like Bryce. Is it Bryce Howard?
Young.
Oh, Bryce Young. I always say Bryce Howard. I think of Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce. Bryce Young. Okay. I like Bryce Young, but he's small, right? And that scares me in the next level. Okay. Will Levis is a tank from Kentucky, and I think that with the proper coaching, he can be like Sultan is saying, Josh Allen 2.0. Okay. But
Right.
I have a feeling that Will Levis will be in the top 2 come draft day, because his stock's going to go up after his pro day.
Yeah. And you know, being that Ziegler and the rest of the brain trust is from the AFC East, they were able to appreciate and study Josh up close and probably with envy. So if we're inclined or able to get anyone, I think it would be that Kentucky kid, just using the copycat mentality. Whereas with the success Buffalo has had with him the last couple of seasons, and Ziegler and the Patriots haven't seen Josh twice a year. Man, this kid is incredible. He's big. He can move. He got a cannon for an arm. So yeah, it would make sense. But I'm more confident with Ziegler coming from a organization, the most successful organization in the last 2 decades, as opposed to some of the people like Mayock, who was sitting in a television studio, reading off a script for years, making those type of decisions, and Gruden, who basically exposed himself to be woefully out of touch and never even drafted anyone of note when he was with Tampa. Outside of Cadillac Williams, most of those people are on the side of a milk cart.
Yeah,
He
well,
inherited a Super Bowl ready team from Tony Dungy, and after that one run, they went from sugar to you know what.
Well, but the other thing about Cadillac was John Gruden was the number one person responsible for Cadillac Williams being that the Cadillac was broke, because he ran him into the ground. He ran him into the ground, and then he ran Mike Allstott into the ground. So when Williams was hurt, then he would run Allstott into the ground, because he didn't have a thing called, I don't know, not patience, but divvying up carries.
Right.
He didn't divvy up carries. Okay. So, I mean, and again, I like the kid from Kentucky, but, and here's the but, I think that you have to have the top draft pick in order to get him. And if you don't, then it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot after that. I like the kid from Florida, if you don't mind somebody who can't pass a football. Okay.
But
if you don't mind somebody who can't pass a football, that's your guy, because he's Cam Newton 2.0. Okay.
Yeah.
And he'll run, and he will take people with him, and he can probably throw better than Tebow would, but that's not saying much, because at least he has a cannon for an arm, where Tebow had a noodle, but he's not accurate. So if you're thinking about getting him, you might want to wait until the 3rd round, and then you better have somebody that can teach him. And by the way, if you pick him in the 3rd round, you better be picking him with an extra draft pick you got by moving back somewhere. Okay, well, we got an extra draft pick in the 3rd round. I'm going to use that draft pick on and I'm a Gator, and I can't even remember Richardson. I had to think about it. If you got an extra pick in the 3rd round, yeah, go get Richardson. But he might go up the draft board too, because of his athleticism. He might be a top 2nd, because they're going to say, well, we can work with him. And I'm like, no, I'm not drafting Richardson in the top 2 or the top of the 2nd round. I like Hooker. He's older. He can do things for you. He's got a decent arm. He runs when he needs to. His football IQ is there. And yes, I am SEC biased. I admit that. I'm SEC biased. I don't know of too many other quarterbacks because I am SEC biased. I like Stroud, but they say Stroud is like he's like planted in the ground. He's not mobile. And if he's not mobile, he's going to get eaten up in the NFL, which is why I think Levis will be good because he's mobile and can run over people. And by the way, he has a decent arm. But unless you're sitting at number one, or if you're the Raiders and you'll probably be at maybe, I think we're going to be a top 5 team. Okay.
Right.
I don't think we're going to be that bad that we'll get the first pick. I don't think we'll be that bad to get the second pick. I think we're going to be between 3 and 5. That's me. And that's being analytical about it. That's not being a Debbie Downer. I'm just looking at things analytically. I don't see us winning maybe 2 more games this year. And don't tell me who they are. I'm just saying if you go for the rest of the games, we're bound to win 2 more games. Who they are? Maybe one's against Denver and one's against somebody else. Could it be Kansas City? If Kansas City has everything wrapped up, sure.
Right.
But that would because they ain't playing anybody, and that's a pity win. But that might be the win, but it might be a win that gets us knocked back from 3rd to 5th in the draft. So you see, you don't really even get anything by beating Kansas City other than you can say, well, we finally beat Kansas City. So.
Right. Isn't that the cruel irony? And me personally, I think the nation, even if it's a pity win, we would almost deserve it, even though it would be like empty calories, not really satisfying. But we would paint the strip black that night, convincing ourselves we beat some version of the Chiefs. Because, I've been to 4 games thus far this year. This is the first time I've never experienced any type of victory. That's just how dreadful and bad this year has been.
Mm-hmm.
But there are more than a few options, and Ziegler is shrewd, and I believe he comes from the most shrewd organization, most dominant organization. If there's someone he really wants, and he takes, he wills and deals, or take a player on the bubble, put a package together to get that kid, I don't rule that out. The Super Bowl is in Vegas next year, and I think before they go with the incumbent, especially if this year doesn't get much better at all, I believe with Sultan has a compelling point that you may possibly hear the Brady talk reemerge because all 3 of those men are buddies, and Brady wanted to come here, but Gruden shut that down. Gruden is removed from the equation now, and you can still draft a kid, and he will learn under the best. I hate the son of a bee like anyone else, but facts are the facts. You will be learning under the best. The glamorous backdrop of Vegas, the reunion of Josh, Brady, and Ziegler, it almost seemed like it's almost inevitable. And Brady then got that nagging wife out of his hair, even removed her from Twitter. That's savage. Pardon me for saying.
Twitter? Wow,
yes.
I didn't know that. I did not know
that post on my page. I posted the article. He scrubbed all the pictures of his wife and kids. Maybe he's just trying to show the world he's focused. And he went through a funk for a while, but he's been on the tear the last 2 weeks, looking like his old self. Okay. So don't be surprised that talk reemerges, especially if we end up finishing, with only 4 wins or something like that. Because I like my chances with a 7-time Super Bowl winner than that other unmentionable that, we know about.
Yeah, who we won't go into. Hey, we're at 1 hour 57. I'm going to try to land the plane in under 2. Sharif, thanks for coming in. I'm sorry, Black Thanos, thanks for coming in. Hopefully I'll see you again for a game this year. It's always fun.
Well, next year, I will be at KC. If I get New Year's Eve off, maybe the 49ers, but I don't think I want to spend that amount of money to be in Vegas for New Year's. I don't have to tell you, buddy. That's going to be just, outrageous.
That's why I'm trying to sell my tickets. I figure if I can sell my tickets and accrue some money, I'm already flying out there. I already got my hotel room. I don't need to watch the game. I don't need to watch the game. But I can hopefully get some money for those tickets. I'd do that in a minute.
But I will definitely see you for KC. I will be out there from January 3rd to the 10th. I'm on vacation. If I can make the 49er game, I'll push up my arrival date, but I will definitely see you for KC. So we can all get together for a wake, as I'm going to call it, because that's basically what it will be.
It will be. It will be. All right. Hey,
All right.
Sharif, take care, partner. Be well.
Thank you.
All right. That was Black Danos, and I'm going to try to land this plane in under 2 hours. We're at 1:58:23. I got to do my outro. You guys take care. We will see you Sunday night for the Ask Captain Jack show. Take care, everybody.